Welcome to Mike Cooley Radio. Let's get it, because we gon' get it in. What's good, everybody? Hope everybody's day is full of blessings and everybody staying safe. Please subscribe to Mike Cooley Radio on all podcasting platforms. Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Apple Podcasting. You can follow me on all social media networks also. Follow me on YouTube. Notifications and follow. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Follow Mike Cooley and see what I'm doing in this industry. You'll get to see me with celebrities. You'll get to see me on the red carpet in Hollywood. You'll get to see everything that I'm doing out there. Your support means a lot. I couldn't do this without you. All right, this segment here is very, very interesting. This segment is a man confronts his wife for not feeding stepchild while feeding their own kids. Can you imagine that? Feeding their own kids, but not feeding your kid. Is that something? Man, people out here can be so evil. Let's hear what they got to say, and I will get back to you as soon as this is done.
Yeah.
Why my son? What do you mean? Why I got the camera in your face? Why do my son keep coming to me telling me that you treat him different than the rest of the kids?
Because he is different than the rest of the kids.
How?
He's my son.
Because he's not your son,
No,
but he's my son.
Right.
So you should be treating him like your son too.
No, he's not my son. He does not belong to me. It's your responsibility to take care of your son. I don't expect for when my kid. There's nobody taking care of my kids other than me. Talking about. They're your kids. So yes, you take care of our kids together and you take care of your son.
But you don't take care of my son. You don't treat my son like he family, like he's part of our family.
He don't go without.
He be here, he live here. He go with his mother occasionally. What are you talking about?
Okay, but he's also not my son. Like, what do you want me to do? That's not my child. You want me to sit around and treat him the exact same as I treat my children? He's not my child. He's gonna feel different.
No, he shouldn't feel different.
I'm not his mother.
He should feel at home when he comes to their house.
I'm not his mother. I'm not about to do this with you.
You're not his mother, but you my girl at the end of the day.
Right.
So you're supposed to be treating my son accordingly.
You act like I be knocking the little something. I don't be doing nothing to him.
You don't gotta knock him upside his head for him. You might as well be doing that, not giving him candy and making him feel different than the rest of the kids.
First of all, your son is bad. I don't know what kind of training he got. It may have to have something to do with that baby mama you got, but that's not on me.
At the end of the day, this don't got nothing to do with my baby mother. This don't got nothing to do with nothing else but you treating my son differently from the rest of the kids.
Your son is different than the rest of the children. He's not my son. Like, I told you that from jump.
If you don't start treating my kids...
I told you that from jump. That your child, I will... You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be here. I'm going to make sure he's straight. Like, in regards to he's not going to hurt himself or get hurt. But I also told you can't expect me to step up and be a mom to somebody that's not mine. I told you that. I don't think I have that capability. We had that conversation.
If this was vice versa, I would be treating your daughter accordingly.
But you don't have to. You don't have to because I didn't come to you with no outside children. I didn't come with you with a string. I didn't come with you with that.
Wow.
Did I? But
at the end of the day, you decided to stay with me and you knew I had a kid. You decided to stay with me.
Right, and so you should step up and take care of that extra whatever. That's on you. That's not on me.
You don't think that's just a little bit childish?
So you telling me I have a baby, I bring the baby home, you gonna take care of it and be a father?
If you had the kid before me and we get in a relationship, why wouldn't I? That don't make sense not to.
I wouldn't expect you to. I wouldn't put that all on you. If you did that, that was up to you. But I wouldn't put that on you. That's a lot to put on my shoulders. What you want me to do?
Y'all look at this.
All right, look at it. Do it make sense? I mean, we've been together how long?
If you had a kid already,
now
and then me and you had two kids, and then you broke, nobody had to say nothing to me. It was my son who said something.
Okay. Right.
I can see this.
So he's upset because he didn't get a piece of candy, little bad time out when the other kids got to play. What happened?
No. My son is upset because he said that you was giving the other kids stuff, candy, juice, snacks, taking them outside, and then making my son sit in the house.
Because he did deserve, because he be running around here like he don't have no sister, don't listen.
Oh, the kids we got already ain't bad.
So when I tell him stuff, he knows I'm not his mother. When I tell him stuff, he don't listen. So because he don't listen, guess what he don't get? The same everybody else get. And that's what I'm not gonna do. Enforce nothing because that's not my child. So now I'm in a position to where all I gotta do is tell him to sit in the house, let the kids do whatever they want to do, and wait till home because you're his father. He's not gonna listen to me, and I'm not going back and forth with you about this. So I'm gonna have a conversation with your son. Maybe if you got your son to
listen. What are you talking about?
Right, okay. And
my son is only gonna.
Our 3-year-old listens. What are you saying? What's your point? What's your point? Our 3-year-old listens. Our 3-year-old listens.
Ain't you not even reason about something that's logical?
You want to know why our 3-year-old listens to me? Because I'm their mother. Okay, so that's the point. So you figure it out. You figure out how to fix that.
If you don't start treating my son the right way, I'm gonna have to leave you. That's pretty much it.
All right, well get your son to listen, and we'll see. We'll go from there.
Get my son to listen.
Get your son to listen, and we'll go from there.
Listen.
Exactly. So.
All right, so y'all heard her right there. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. He should have knew. I'm gonna be honest with you. How I feel about this, guys. He should have known better. I would have dumped her. I'm just being honest. She would have been dumped ASAP. I don't play about my kids. And I always feel if y'all gonna be together and y'all living in the same home, man, don't treat the kids different. The kids can feel that stuff. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, if a person have kids, you dating that individual, you know that they're going to want you to show that kid love. That go for men or women. He's going to want you to show their kid love just like you show your kids love. And they deserve love. It's not their fault that they're in situations. It's not the kid's fault. So, yeah, I would have dumped her. She would have been done. And I just would have took care of my kids and say, hey, man, you know what? We good, but we can't be together, homie, because you treat my little guy different. And that's not right. It's just not right. It's not fair. It's not fair that, okay, he's saying you're not his mother and all that stuff. Maybe he needs to talk to his son a little bit, say, hey, you got to listen to what she say, things like that. But at the end of the day, she should show him the same respect as she show her kids and stuff like that and give love to them kids. She don't have to, but she should. That's a person with a type of heart to sit back there and say, with a good heart to sit back and say, hey, you know what? I'm going to make sure I, be there for this kid and things. Anybody will be offended by that. Anybody will be offended by a person not being there and treating their kid differently than the other kids. I would have broke up with her. I'm not going to lie. But you do have people out there that think that, hey, as long as I take care of mine, you figure out yours. I always said, if you listen to one of my segments and what I said, I did say that I'm going to make sure mine's is taken care of if I take care of everybody else's kid. I did say that. If I date a woman with kids, I'm going to make sure mine's are okay before I worry about theirs. I did say that. I did. But I know if I'm getting with a woman who have kids, I'm going to treat them the same as I would treat my kids. I would. I know that sounds crazy, but I would. Because some people are like, well, man, you just said, no, I'm a type of person that, how can I say? I'm going to take care of my kids and I'm going to take care of that individual kids and show love to them kids like that. But my issue is that don't expect me to be always giving to your kid and not making sure mines are okay. That's pretty much what I say about it. I have to make sure mines are okay, and then I will come in to make sure yours is okay. That's just the way it is, but I'm not going to treat them different. If I got candies, if my son gets candies, they get candies, right? Now, it depends on the behavior. Some kids are better than others and stuff, and that's when you sit down parenting. The mother and the father should sit down and have that conversation on what's the best way to handle this and stuff like that. The kid did the right thing to go to his father and let him know that he feeling different, getting mistreated. And clearly you see her attitude. She said you know how she was when you met her. So that's her mentality. That's why you got to find people in life, people. You got to find people that like kids. If you have kids, this is a heads up. You want to find somebody that like kids. You want to find somebody that don't mind loving your kid like they love their own, and y'all being a family together where that kid don't feel like an outsider because they don't have they got the same daddy but got different mama. So yes, what you guys think? Let me know what you guys think. I really want to know what you guys thinking out there on this situation. And I'm out. Mike Cooley Radio. Let's get it, because we gonna get it in. And I'm out.